Sometimes he squeezes.
Wait, what's going on here?
He just squeezed.
Who is this?
Oh.
Whoop, there you went.
I got him. God.
Makes my eyes water a little bit.
What was that, Billy Kay? Are you brushing your teeth? So what just happened? Are you doing it? Who is that?
It's the one who escaped earlier.
It's Leah.
Yeah, Leah. Oh, and there's a right there on that wall neck. He's a Mar lizard. He just wants to get high up.
They like to be really high.
The higher they get, the higher they can get to light. Why he wants to go on that one neck is because that one neck seat is a little longer than the tree. So he wants to be really close to the light.
Wait, tell me about Epiphany.
Epiphany was the very first lizard of ever hold it. And he was the very first lizard I ever kept.
Oh, really?
Oh.
He looks very sweet.
Yeah.
Hey, Epiphany. 1, 2, 3.
This is Peter. These are some people on my watch. And okay, turn around, please. Okay, and I just touched Peter on the chart, and I would like to show you it.
Okay. Yay, he did it! So the other day I had this funny experience where I was thinking about doing something and I was actually wanting to do some free writing. And I wanted to use a pencil because I like using a pencil versus a pen sometimes. And I was looking for the pencil sharpener and I didn't see it. It wasn't where I thought it was going to be right away. And I had this thought come to me that said, okay, well, it must not be meant to be. You know, it's not meant to be right now for you to write. So just, let it go and do something else. And then I quickly have this realization that just look for the pencil sharpener for a second, just look. And so I did. I looked, and it was like as soon as I started looking for it, I found it right away. So after I found the pencil sharpener, this is what came to me and what I wrote, and I want to read it to you. I'm going to read it right off of the page here. Meant to be is a highly misunderstood concept. If you always just flow with no direction to your go, you will simply float around on the currents of what came before you. And if you always do this, then what came before you will always come after you as well. If you are looking for a pencil sharpener and do not see it right away, as I did, and you say, well, I must not be meant right now, I guess it's just not meant to be, well, then you're just flowing with the pre-existing current. It's odd in a way because you spent all this time thinking that you need to train yourself to go with the flow. But the real thing is you actually need to set a clear intent. What one must do is set some sort of intent, any intent, and then flow that flow. There's still flow within it, and it's critical that you still flow with it. You cannot expect things to arise the way that you expect them. If they did, then you would simply be reliving old selves. That is not your desire, not my desire. So you have no way of seeing this future because it is in the unseen, the uncreated. However, the way you will reveal it and move it into the scene is to point yourself somewhere. Set some intention and point yourself somewhere. Anywhere works. Even the wrong where. Just move. There's no wrong. There's no wrong where, and there's no right either. Just move, and the motion creates the ocean of your new reality. Recognize your circadian rhythm and let it move you, but do not be a bystander. When you feel the inkling, then move. When you cannot find the pencil sharpener, do not just immediately assume this was not the time to write. Just look. How can I guide you if you do not go look when I point you somewhere? You are the one I can most influence. not your physical reality. It is much easier for me to guide you to the pencil sharpener than to have the pencil sharpener move to you. This is the same with the world. The world is your very own puppet show, but you must pull the strings. So I think for me that says the importance of intention. You know, it's not just about flowing with whatever comes your way. It's about being willing to say, okay, I'm going to go after this. I'm going to do this thing. And then that is my clear intention. And I'm going to be willing to flow whatever way I need to flow to get there. But being willing to go ahead and set my mind on something. I think to me that was really the message, is pick something. Just move. Anything. Just pick. So I'm picking. And I've picked something pretty big. So we'll talk about that later though.
Smile, Gilbert, smile. Good.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Claudia Jordan, and I'm on the room with my daddy. My mom is in the house videoing me. We're making our chimney. Would you like to watch while we're finishing?